I'm the Arbiter, and welcome back to Hypermail. I'm here with my co-host Master Chief and we're going to
Arbiter, excuse me, you are forgetting something.
I am.
Did you really forget Repart? I'm Ghost.
Are you seriously still on that after 8 years?
Well, I'm still on your mom after 8 years, so obliviously this shouldn't be a surprise.
Well, you're right about that. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you're still a selfish prick.
Just like I are not surprised that you're still a fucking Repart.
Do you want to get this over with or do you want to continue bitching and moaning about who gets to host?
I wouldn't have to bitch to you about this if you weren't such a fucking boomer all the goddamn time.
You did not just use the word boomer unironically.
You are goddamn right I did.
Shut up. We don't have a lot of time.
No you.
Anyway, welcome back to Hypermail, guys. The show where we'll be answering questions and comments from fans. Since we've reached 500 subscribers, we figured it would be a cool idea to bring this back. Thanks to everyone in the Discord server who submitted questions for this segment. For this segment, we'll be picking out 5 random posts sent to us and respond to them. If your post was not answered, don't worry. There will be a chance it will be answered in the next one. Sound cool?
If you has a problem, then we can heat things up with the gun show. These suckers are locked, loaded, and ready to fire. Inside of your mom. Raffle.
Considering you don't clean your weapons, you'll likely risk jamming them.
Your mom cleaned my weapon last night.
Are you gonna read the first post or am I?
Obliviously me because I'm Ghost.
Do you have your post up on the screen?
Yes.
Then read it.
Okay, hold your fucking horses. Funk. This message is from Darth Danny Trejo. Arbiter, would you date Samuel Aaron? Chief, who's your favorite porn star? And don't say it's Arbiter's mom.
Careful, Danny. With a question like that, you're bound to make Chief's head explode.
That's an easy question, Danny. Arbiter's mom isn't a prom star. She's a hooker.
I must have missed that bullet in the family newsletter.
My favorite prom star is Arbiter's sister. Raffle.
Jesus fucking Christ, my family are a bunch of sex maniacs, aren't they?
Especially your mom.
Do you have a favorite porn star who isn't someone in my family?
Yes.
Let me guess. Asa Akira?
No. Adra Fox.
Oh wow, really? I was expecting Asa Akira, Lisa, and or Riley Reid.
You ain't seen none of Adra Fox's stuff. That girl's sexy as fuck. At least I'm not falling in love with a gay robot.
What are you talking about?
The dude literally actually asked you if you'd date that Samuels dude.
First off, wow, you actually managed to get her name right. 2. Samuels is female. We've been over this.
You keep saying that, but I see no proofs.
What about all of the pictures on Rule 34 that depict her as a female?
Jesus fucking Christ, Arbiter, why doesn't you just go fuck him and get on with it?
Because Samuels and I are just good friends and there doesn't need to be any romance between us.
Arbiter and Samuels sitting in a tree.
Stop it.
K-I-S-S-I-G.
Shut up.
First comes love, then comes marriage.
Stop that.
Then comes in the gay sex carriage.
Shut up.
Do
you want to get punched in the face?
Not unless you want to get roadhouse kicked.
You mean Roundhouse?
No, Roadhouse. That movie with that one dude kicking people in the bar.
Patrick Swayze was roundhouse kicking people in that movie, you brainlet.
No, he roadhouse kicked them.
Anyway, to answer your question, Danny, it's not exactly an easy answer. Samuels and I are good friends. We aren't romantically involved in any way.
Wow. Homophobic much?
Says the idiot who keeps calling me a faggot.
Because you are.
I guess I'd say that if it happens, it happens. I don't exactly have great luck with women, so I wouldn't see much coming out of it. So on a technicality, I'd say I wouldn't mind dating her if we had any chemistry.
Wow, that was fucking gay.
Shut up.
No, you.
Sorry, I couldn't give a better answer, Danny, but that's like if I were to ask you if you'd date a friend of yours even though you only see them as a friend and not as something more. Anyway, thanks for your hypermail, Darth Danny Trejo.
Your turn.
I know, Chief.
Just checking because you know you can have repaired brain sometimes.
Pod me kill. This hypermail is from Chat Gaming U. This question is for the Arbiter. Dear Arbiter, what would you do if some mean people bully you on Discord and start a saga that's about making fun of you?
Kick them in the fucking throat.
He asked me, not you.
Well, your response is gonna be some gay ass bullshit like don't worry about what other people think about you online or some shit.
That's a part of it. Thing about the internet chat is there are always gonna be bullies on it who use anonymity to act like assholes. There's nothing we can do about that. I don't know what you mean by saga or how they make fun of you, but the best advice I can give is to just not let them get to you. Block or mute them. Or ignore them entirely. They only do it because they know they can get a rise out of you that way. If you don't give them the entertainment value of getting angry on the internet, they'll eventually get bored and move on to someone else.
Why the fuck is a dude named Chad crying about being bullied? Man the fuck up, bitch. Maybe you should be called Virgin Gaming U. Chads don't give a fuck about punk bitches talking shit. Grow a pair of balls and shoot them in the fucking faces.
Don't listen to Chief. He doesn't know what he's blabbering about.
Yes, I does, bitch.
You cyberbully and troll people online all of the time, you goddamn hypocrite. You're the last person who should be giving anyone advice on that.
No you.
No you.
No you.
No you.
No you.
Shut up.
No you.
Thanks for your hypermail chat gaming, you. Hope everything works out for you.
This next hypermails is from Crazy Greg Films. This question is for Chief. Hope you get a kick out of this, Arbiter. Why the fuck do you continue to be the number one and the biggest retarded sized turd who thinks your world revolves around you? Has your peanut brain not gotten smart to the point where you finally realize you'll never get the girls with the way you behave? If you haven't yet, then you're a lost cause, but I guess that's why we love you, cause all you are is a laughing joke, lol. No you. Dear Arbiter, don't show Chief this part in case he insults me back. No you. Lol. Well, guess who is reading this fucking post, you hairy eight-legged cuck?
I don't think that's our Greg, just someone with the same name.
Either way, he's still a fucking faggot. His onions are immediately involved because of that gay-ass Sonic the Cat picture. Your entire fan base is full of pathetic neckbeard virgins who say frickin' frick all the time and never learn that their goddamn actions have consequences. You're right about me being the number one. Oh, I'll have you know that my penis is fucking huge, so compared that to my brains and see how smart I are. And I never get the girls because I already got them. Just ask your mom, she told me herself that the funniest joke she ever heard was that you had autism before she went supersonic on my cock. Raffle.
I will say, Greg, you were a bit out of line there. You should probably apologize.
Fucking right you should.
Because implying that Chief's brain is the size of a peanut is insulting to actual peanuts.
Fuck you.
Thanks for your hypermail, Crazy Greg Films. We appreciate the support.
No, he doesn't. Crazy Greg Films. More like Crazy Gay Films.
Our next hypermail is from Cupcake Warlock 450. For Chief, why do you think Destiny isn't Halo even though it's made by the same people who made the OG Halo games? For Arbiter, what are your thoughts on Doki Doki Literature Club and if Chief should play it? I'm actually interested to hear this answer as well. Why don't you think Destiny is good even though it's made by Bungie?
Arbiter, for the zillionth fucking time, Bungie doesn't make Destiny. Activist Son does. The same racist fuckers that made Call of Duty Black Ops. It's racist against black peoples.
There was so much stupid in that answer, I'm having a hard time deciphering it. First off, Activision is the publisher, not the developer. Bungie develops the games in the same way that Treyarch and Infinity Ward develop the Call of Duty games. Also, how the fuck is Call of Duty Black Ops racist?
In the name Black Ops ass face.
Seriously, look up the developer. Or go on Bungie's website.
No.
Why not?
Because you're wrong and stupid. Why would Bungie work on a gay-ass game like Destiny when they are too busy working on making god-tier games like Halos? It just doesn't happen.
So they could have more creative freedom away from Microsoft and be known for more than just Halo.
Then who the flying fuck is making the Halo games, Arbiter? Jesus? Chuck Norris?
I keep telling you it's 343 Industries.
For fuck's sake, Arbiter, when will you get it through your thick skulls that 343 Industries is not a real people's? Plus he got blown up in Halo 3.
That's 343 Guilty Spark, not 343 Industries, you absolute moron.
What's the difference?
Are you purposefully not listening to me, or are you so thick-headed you don't want to believe that something that isn't Halo is good?
My cock is thick-headed and Destiny obliviously isn't better than Halo, so who gives a fuck?
I think you have your answer there, Cupcake Warlock 450. Chief just doesn't want to admit that any game that isn't called Halo is a good game.
Because they aren't.
Speaking of good games that aren't Halo, I've only played through Doki Doki Literature Club once and it was actually a pretty interesting game.
That's because you think all shitty games are interesting.
Actually, I really like how it looks like one thing from a distance and then becomes extremely meta after a certain point.
Red vs. Blue sucks ass.
Not that meta, you idiot. As for if Chief should play it, I'd love if he would broaden his horizons a bit with any game, but it would constantly be non-stop bitching and moaning about it being a broken game and he probably wouldn't understand it.
Doki Doki sounds like the sound babies make. Arbiter loves his E4MO's baby games.
See what I mean? Anyway, thanks for your hypermail, Cupcake Warlock 450.
Next time, get your facts straight before you ask retarded questions, Strawberry Cupcake.
Your turn.
Our last hypermails is from Pepsi, the off-brand Pepsi. This question goes to Arbiter, but Chief can answer too. What is your opinion on Clonk?
What is Clonk?
Isn't that the robot from that Gay Station portable game you used to play with the ghetto animal?
Yup.
You know, the game Ratchet and Clank.
That's Ratchet and Clank. I'm not sure I know what Clonk is.
I don't know what the fuck Clonk is, but I know what Pepsi needs to do.
What's that, Chief?
He needs to watch those wrist rockets.
Did you just make a Star Wars Battlefront 2 reference?
No, it's Halo Battlefront, isn't it? That's what his PFP is from, right?
That's a Phase 1 clone jet trooper from the original Star Wars Battlefront. You just made a Star Wars reference.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. You're a Star Wars fan now.
No. No.
Thanks for your Hypermail Pepsi, the off-brand Pepsi. Well, looks like that's all the time we have for this episode of Hypermail, everybody. Also wanted to mention something regarding the finale. Due to how long it is, we're splitting it into 2 parts, with Panic in the Sky being part 1 and the actual finale being called Twilight. Sorry for the long wait, and we appreciate everyone's patience. Have a great day, everyone.
Then, why didn't you tell me?